Hello everyone, I'm Joel Brainerd, Band Director at Bachelor Middle School, and today joining us we have woodwind specialist Sandy Clevenger.
Hi.
Thanks for being here, Sandy.
My pleasure.
Sandy, could you please show us the proper way to sit and hold a flute and make your first sound?
Well, it's always a good idea to start with just the head joints, because just handling the whole flute at the same time that you're trying to make your first sound is a disaster waiting to happen. So I always have my students put their fingers right here under their lip and then blow between their two knuckles so that they can only feel air right there. And then it's a good easy transition to just do that with the flute. And you want to cover the end of the flute. That makes it a little bit easier. If you do this in a mirror, you should see a triangle right here. This is the vapor trail. And if it's too wide, you'll have vapor all over the place and it'll sound like this. And you'll run out of air really quickly. So when you master this, then take your hand off, and this makes it a little more challenging.
So how did you make that difference? You just took your right hand off of the end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I ask you, how should your lip be placed? Should you hold it in front of your lip, or should your lip be touching?
Your lip is going to actually, your bottom lip is going to actually cover 1/3 of the tone hole.
Oh.
If it doesn't, then it's not going to make any sound. If you make it real tight and none of your lip covers, you won't make any sound. So the bottom lip has to be over the tone hole a little bit, and you should aim your air at the opposite side of the tone hole.
Okay, but your lip is actually on there. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
great. You think you could show us how to hold the flute when it's put together?
Absolutely.
Get a close-up.
When I'm teaching beginners, I always tell them to hold their left hand out like give me some candy, and it'll fit right in your thumb, right on your knuckle, and it should be a nice C formation. You shouldn't have to do anything contortionist-wise. And the other hand, you're going to wave, and your thumb will go underneath, and then I think this looks like a paw. So your fingers fit right over the paw thing. So that's you 1, skip 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, pinky.
Oh, show us where your left thumb is.
I always put it on the short one, and to begin with, and then we can talk about when it's appropriate to use the long one.
Okay, great. And show us what it looks like when we play the flute.
Your elbow will be in front of your chin, and it will be parallel to the ground. I don't want to see any of this, or this is the worst, where you lean against your chair and hold your arm up. I hate that. Just sit nice and tall, both feet flat on the floor, no back slouching, parallel to the ground.
Thank you very much, Sandy.